ever tell you the story of the drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You become as private, you stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching life fade. So put your phone head shirt on, watch it live on your phone, and drink drunk donkey beer all day. You know you'll be tracking every move it makes. Where the place, you know you won't let the song get blown away. I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
All right, hey, what's up, everybody? There's me, ugly old me. Oh my God! All right, let me see. Let me turn everything off here. I got music playing. I'm all out of wax here. So I had this harebrained idea to go get coffee after dumped Emily off at the bus stop. And this is why Amazon is so big, because to go 1 mile off of Forest Lakes on Tampa Road to Dunkin' Donuts took me 25 minutes. Ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Frustrating. Let me calm down a little bit. I got my donut though. I had we had a late night watching the Rays. Go Rays! How about that, right? So I'm living on 4 hours sleep here. So I needed my sugar and needed caffeine. But hey, what's up? What's up, Coneheads? I'm feeling a little better. And then the lady in front of me gets like the most craziest drink on the Dunkin' Donuts menu that took like 4 minutes. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was like some iced coffee that, anyway, I don't know. So, hey Tiki, yeah, the Rays are playing Astros. That's going to be tough. It was great last night. Holy cow, home run after home run after home run after home run. Oh my God, it was awesome, exciting. So hey, welcome everybody. Welcome Coneheads, supporters. Big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. They're our Facebook Live sponsor for the season. And I didn't get there yesterday. I'll be going there today. My wife's making Jello shots for Talladega. I actually had a little leftover rum and some apple Crown. She's making some Jello shots. So, but I gotta get some Jack and Miller. So hey, what's up, Mary Lou? What's up, Janet? Megan? What's up, Augusta, Georgia? How about the heat up there, huh? Oh my goodness, 102 degrees in Birmingham, Alabama yesterday. Did you see that? 102 in Birmingham, 99 in Charlotte. Crazy records are broken up and down the East Coast. All right, so here's the last thing we're going to talk about real quick to check it up. Guess what showed up yesterday? Yes. I buy Mike's Weather Page stuff. So the Louis mugs came in. I got a black, a blue, and a white. And there's my boy Dusty. All right, what's cooking? All right, so we got a couple things to talk about. Yeah, it's hot. Holy cow, Chris. Holy moly. It is like smoking record heat. It's weird, too. Watching the Rays last night, people had jackets on. And we're like, what are those people doing? Like, everybody's got jackets on? It was in the 60s. But it was California, you know. Half the country is cold. The other half is hot. Montana's already had like 18 feet of snow or something crazy like that. Crazy. All right, so here's what we're looking at. This is, we got to name this one. What are we going to name this one? We've already used Blobby Bobby, Juicy Jerry, Sloppy Karen. We said we are going to name this one Willie, Wacky Willie. Maybe Wacky Willie? Wacky Willie. All right, so here's the scoop. Let's talk about the tropics. Again, in case you haven't heard in a while, I'm just a meteorologist. I'm as unprofessional as they come. Don't listen to me for any decisions except if you want to know about coffee or Louis or NASCAR or Rays stuff. Anyway, all right, so here's the scoop. Here's what's cooking. The only thing cooking. We have Lorenzo passed by the Azores yesterday. Unfortunately, there's definitely been a lot of damage. I did read there was a few deaths, a lot of storm surge. So they got hit pretty hard. Flores Island, the western part of the Azores, got hit hard. Now it's nearing in on Ireland. Big winds. They are experiencing hurricane force winds in Ireland, and then it's going to turn into England. So they are getting it right now. Willy-nilly. Moist Millie. This one isn't too moist. All right, so somebody yesterday, let's post this real quick. Let's just go all over the place today, because there's really not a lot to talk about. Nothing to stress about anyway. So one of our fans, Stephanie Stokes, I think her name was. I hope she's still around. Her name is, not was. So she shared this yesterday. This was a year ago today. This is a post from Mike's weather page a year ago yesterday. And here's what I said. I kind of talked the same, which is kind of funny. We had a yellow spot at 20% yesterday. We have a yellow spot today at 20%. The difference being is A, the conditions ahead did not look as rough as they do now, and B, the main difference of today and yesterday than it was a year ago was the convection of soon to be Michael, which you can see right here, was extremely tight. Lots of lightning, lots of cloud tops. It already had spinach. This is a year ago. This is Michael. This was a year ago yesterday, October 2nd. It was a 20% circle, just like today. But it had tight convection, and it already had that little spinach going on. So it began with a good core that we're not seeing right now. So, and the same thing happened with Karen. Karen was sloppy. Sloppy. She had an elongated center. She had no tight spinach. She was sloppy. And we were talking about weather here. All right, so here's the scoop. All right, so here's our circle. 20% chance. It was funny. The NHC was 20, then it went to 10. Then overnight it said, oh, it might enter a favor of area of development. Now it's back to 20. Just not seeing it. Not seeing it yet. Next week we have a front coming down midweek, Tuesday of next week, and our system likely will get embedded in that front. And the only possibility that I can see happening, in my opinion, would be this energy hangs around in the Bay of Campeche. Front comes down Tuesday, Wednesday. A little bit of that energy kind of sticks behind with this energy. Maybe gets going and slides northeastward up into Florida as a big maybe. Yesterday we showed the rain maps. Definitely looks like the front's going to stall, and the peninsula will not get anything out of it. All right, so let's take a look at our models, tropical tidbits. Here's what we're watching in the tropics. We have a wave coming off of Africa that could develop, and it's been off and on everybody's models. We have leftover Karen juice up here. Believe it or not, Karen, it's not Karen. It's a piece of Karen, like her DNA. This has been hanging out for like a week. A couple models have this thing, has Karen just kind of meander around, maybe try to get going back out to sea. So we might get another circle, maybe, with old Karen. But here's our blob in the Western Caribbean. I guess we'll just call it Wacky Willie. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Willie? All right, we'll figure it out. Because he's not really wacky. He's unstructured, unnormal. Who knows? Hey, Bill, what's up? New wave. What's up, Whitney? Yeah, that was our new wave. All right, so let's take a look. This is GFS. This is what we're going to look at. We're going to watch this wave come across. We're going to watch this wave. Talked about it yesterday. This wave might enter the Lesser Antilles Monday, Tuesday next week. Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Everything's always an ish. Not Billy-ish. Willie's whacked. Hey, what's up, Marianne? Wet Willie. Yeah, Wet Willie. But see, it's not really wet right now, Carol. It is. It's trying to get wet. Could be dry. Anyway, I don't know. Enough of that. All right, so here's the scoop. All right, here's our low pressure. Not really doing much. GFS. Here's our wave coming across. Not really doing much. Here's our wave in the Caribbean over the week, or Gulf over the weekend. Not doing much. Here's a little bit left over of Karen trying to get going. Here's our wave coming across. So let's stop it. Here's Monday of next week. Nothing. Nothing. All the way. This is next weekend. Another cold front comes through. So GFS is showing zilch. Yes, it's showing something down the road, way past 10 days, as it usually always does. But way. I wouldn't even consider looking at anything past 10 days right now. Models have absolutely stunk this year. So I see a lot of people posting it because they get excited, but in reality, I wouldn't bother. Yes, that's the area we're going to watch toward the end of the year. This is the area to watch. And I'm going to show you what the CMC showing, which could be something to look at. But here's the Euro. Let's take a look at the Euro. Here's our Western Wet Willie. But it's not going to be wet. It's going to be dry. It's a dry Willie. I don't know. What's a dry Willie? I don't know. We'll think of something. Loosey-goosey. All right, so here we go. European, nothing really showing. This is looking at our models. You know, we're looking long-term. Here's over the weekend. Very weak signature low pressure. Front comes down midweek. Here's our wave next Tuesday right here, and then it poofs it out. So, again, Euro, nothing. You know, casually watching African wave, casually watching Western Caribbean, and casually watching Karen. Now, CMC model, always the one that seems the most consistent with the ideas. This seems a little more realistic. Here's our wave. Yeah, here's our wave. Kind of tries to get going. But here's our wave down here. Here's our front midweek. Just a juicy mess. Stalls out over the week. This is Tuesday, Wednesday. Stalled front. We'll look at some rain forecasts. Showed it yesterday. We could have a stalled front over Florida midweek. Cool weather coming down. We have double cold fronts coming down next week for everybody else. Florida Peninsula doesn't get it. Here's our wave next Tuesday over the Lesser Antilles. Now, the CMC kind of gets it going a little bit. What is this little guy? Oh, that's just leftover front stuff. I wouldn't watch any of that crap. And then here's the 10-day CMC. So this is the African wave basically coming across that we could be watching. So that, you know, just keep that in the back of your mind. We could have a late season Cape Verde system. Could is a big word. Nothing to worry about. So, you know, I showed this map a bunch, you know, not to go over the same stuff, but this is your global hazards map. This is from NOAA showing you the possibility, slight possibility we could be seeing this wave. So there you go. But hey, right now, hey Cindy, yeah, I believe you. I think CMC's been good. Willy Wonka. I've been working on my playlist too, by the way, for Talladega. I got a 700 song playlist. I don't have a lot of Willie though. Not really. Kind of like Willie. I like Whiskey River. All right, so there's that. Let's look at some rain maps. You know, here's your 5-day rain totals just for fun. 5-day rain map shows you the heavy concentration of rains in the Gulf. So unless you're in the Gulf, don't expect a lot of rain. 5 days. This is going out until next Tuesday. Maybe here's that front. So this puts everything in a nutshell. Tuesday, front's coming down. A little bit of tropical disturbance here. Nothing to worry about. Let's look at some long-range maps here real quick. And again, I will be going on vacation next week. Last year, we were chasing Michael from here until when we left. Absolutely long Obviously, it was a monster. What are we looking at here? Let's look at rain. All right, let's look at rain. Let's look at rain. Rain, purple rain. Let's see. Let's look at total precipitation. Let's look at 5-day. All right. Hey, Pam. Guess what? I just did. Sorry, Pam, man. It's hard. I'm only look at. See, I only get to see like a few comments. See, that's how fast they go. And if I turn my head, they don't stay up there very long. So unless I go back. Everybody needs rain. What's up, willy nilly? See, I can go back and look. Who said I didn't say hi? We can all say hi to each other. We can just do like a big group hug. Hey, Dale Earnhardt Jr., what's up, Vanessa? All right, let me put this back. So, all right, let's take a look at rain. Group hug, everybody. Lots of love on a Thursday. All right, here's the deal. All right, here's your rain coming in. This is your Wet Willy, Willy Wonka, whatever we decided calling it. Coming in, kind of does nothing. Just hangs out down here. Here comes the front. This is next Monday. And this is your 5-day rain total. So it's kind of deceiving to look at, but I wanted to show this part right here. So there's our 5-day rain total through next week. So technically we could be looking at that stalled front. Here's our second front coming over the weekend, but again, Florida could be on tap, like the pun. Florida could be on tap for here's 24-hour rains. So this is a look at rains over 24 hours. It's kind of a little easier to see the patterns that we're watching. But here, we're watching the Western Caribbean here. The rain's coming in. They're kind of like hanging out in the Gulf. This is over the weekend. Here comes our front. This is next Monday. There's our front big time. This is next Monday, Tuesday. There's our front coming down. Our first kind of cool front for a lot of people. Here's that mess of rain down there. And then here is next Wednesday, Thursday. So there's a possibility again we could have Central Florida, the front stall out over Florida through the week. So, that's still on tap. Here it is. This is 24-hour rainfall totals. So, it's a good guesstimate there. Let's look at 5-day. Just go back to that. So this is part of the forecast here. We're looking at 5-day rain totals here through Florida. So there you go. This is through next Thursday. So you can see where the front kind of hangs out. Could have some pockets of big rain to watch out for. So I gotta get some coffee. All right. So Sherry, no rain. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of rain for Carolina. It's gonna fizzle out a little bit. So stalled front again, possible next week through Florida. We could get some rains. Temperature wise, the south here is going to get, let's take a look. Let's see what the cool weather looks like for the southeast. And then let's see what else you guys are chit-chatting about. Let's just look at southeast. Most people in the southeast get excited about temperature. Let's look at minimum temperature. Here's that front coming down. This is Saturday. So we still got highs expected. These are minimum temperatures. This isn't, I'll tell you what, let's look at this. I like looking at this map better. This is just your temperature in general. All right, so today, we're still looking, all right, so this is bad news. Anything in gray is like 95 plus. Look at this. Holy cow. We're talking 95, 6 through almost all of North Carolina, South Carolina. Unbelievable. Anything gray is 95 plus. 97 in Louisiana. So we got crazy temperatures here. All right, so here's the deal. All right, so our first things start to go. You can see the front coming down. Here we go, right there. Tuesday morning. I've been showing this a lot. Tuesday morning is like the first cool down of the year for some. We got 50s and 40s in the mountains here, 60s reaching the Gulf Coast. And then Wednesday, more of the same. So there you go, midweek front. But this is what I wanted to show. Florida, guess what? You don't get nothing. Maybe. Well, Actually, you know what? Yeah, you could get a little something. It just depends on where the front ends up. Because here's Thursday, 86 in Miami, 76 in Orlando. So there is hope that the front pushes a little farther south. Look at that. So your high temperature next Wednesday could be 79 in Orlando. Isn't that crazy? This is real temps. So there is a chance, Florida. There is a chance that the front could sneak down a little farther south. That would be exciting, right? Look at that. But no 60s. No signs of 60s in the peninsula. So, following weekend, maybe. This is where I'll be in Talladega right here. And Emily's already checking out her phone app. It's so cool. King Tide. Yeah, Marianne, isn't that crazy? Yes. King Tides have been either A, they're in the news more, or B, they're higher than normal. I don't know. I just noticed this year there is a chance, Eric. There is a chance. There's always a chance. 50% chance, Eric. Can't go wrong with 50%. But yeah, the King Tide, the videos are crazy. I could not imagine living in Miami and Key West, driving around in salt water. This is yesterday. This is one video. I mean, you just, look. I mean, it's crazy. Look at this guy's sitting on a bus in the water. This is down in Miami. Here's a manhole cover, bubbling salt water. Here's a video that's floated around the internet. This was in Miami. You know, I know it floods down there, yes, but man, can you imagine driving around in salt water? Yuck. Here's one yesterday. This is Fort Lauderdale. This was this is a dude paddleboarding.
I've never paddleboarded in the street before.
That's crazy. There's a dude paddleboarding in the streets of Fort Lauderdale.
Do you think the King Tides are getting worse?
I don't know.
Come on, internet. Jeez and crackers. Here's a crazy video. Look at this. You guys, any boaters out there? So here's a dude taking his boat out of the water, and he's driving in water. So you're pretty much, look at that. That's crazy. Man, and that was in Miami too. So yeah, I don't know. Supposedly it's natural, but I don't know. Anybody live down that way? I mean, is that normal? Is this like normal every couple times a year, or is this higher than normal? Because it just seems like everybody's flooding. Here's Boynton Beach, Florida. Cars driving around in salt water. Jeez, that would suck. And yeah, I knew they had it up in Charleston and Carolinas and Key West too. But anyway, enough about that. All right, so yeah, it used to be cars up north were rust buckets because of the salt in the roads, and now you got to worry about Florida cars that have been driven in salt water. Hey Jenna, yeah, I hear it happens in Charleston a lot. Yes. And I broke the rule last night. I didn't get enough sleep after celebrating the Rays. You can't. The older you get, the longer you need for hangover time. But man, it was a great game. Hey, what's up, Rick? Drunk Donkey. Yeah, I'm not gonna even go there, Ed. No. I think we're just sinking because we got too much crap being built. How can you build high rises on like sand a couple feet from the ocean? Isn't that a lot of weight? Yeah, Deirdre, yes. Hearing some reports of fatalities out of the Azores. So yes, Lorenzo definitely. I showed videos yesterday that were pretty amazing. The waves and the surge. So here's a good map. This shows you the current wind shear. This is the upper level winds. You know, we have a high pressure circling the southeast. That's why we have these extremely high temperatures. If we look at, let's take a look at wind alert. See what the winds look like today. Still got a strong east wind here across Florida. This is indicating that high pressure spinning clockwise, bringing in that hot air from the Atlantic. But look at that. We got pretty good gusts all the way through the Gulf right now. This is a high pressure. So we have upper shear and lower shear. This is all this stuff that our area right here is going to be dealing with. And let's take a look at it again. Only thing in the tropics other than Lorenzo is this little yellow spot in the tropics, and it is down here. So let's look at it. It's an ATW. That's area to watch. ATW. And there you go. This is a big blob. So, anyway. Hey, Felice, good point. You're right. You know what? I think you just answered the big $1 million question. The tides, more than likely. We talked a lot about. I posted a lot of. Where did my graphic go? Where did it go? It's gone. Oh no. My wave map. No, where did it go? Come on, Noah. Is it go? There it is. Sometimes they don't pop up. All right, so some of these waves, when Lorenzo was out there, we had higher 6, 7, 8 foot waves all the way to the East Coast. So yes, true. I bet you some of this water was impacted from Lorenzo because Lorenzo had such a huge wind field that the waves were coming in all the way across the Atlantic. So yes, good point. I'm sure a lot of it had to do with that. That is very good point. Here's 7 foot seas here from Karen, old Karen, hanging out there. This is not really Karen. It's just Karen spun around, died, and that convection never really got lost. So when I say Karen, Karen never really, she died. And this is like pieces of Karen. She's dust in the wind. Yes, Eric. Yes, strong easterly winds coming in off the Atlantic. All right, so there's that. We're watching things like heat potential. Last year Michael tapped into this, and again, Michael at this point in the game was extremely tightly wound up. He was wound up and had spinach, and he was, he had incredible convection. I remember watching it now. It's all coming back to me now, but we were watching it when it was just a tropical depression, and Michael was blowing up like huge convection. And that was worrisome because of where it was at, and it had spinach. Right now, this Western Caribbean system does not have spinach, and so we got nothing to worry about right now. So that's good. So here you go, real broad low. This is an elongated low. All the convection is way off to the east over here. Main spinach is off to the west. So just extremely disorganized. So we'll watch it, but right now nothing to worry about. Right. You lost audio? Patty, I can't do sign language. I know a couple words that I can't do. Here's my Louis cup, by the way. If you want to buy a Louis cup, they're on the webpage down here. And you want to be a cone head, you can buy a cone head. Look at that. Had a lot of people not want to be have drunk donkey on it. There you go. So we got Mike's Lawyer page with no drunk donkey, but we got the tongue. The tongue signifies craziness. Loop current in the Gulf. So yep, we got this. Okay, so the heat potential map is pretty cool to look at. This is the how hot the water goes deep. There's a big little spot. I was going to say something else, but there's that. And then if you look at a cool map here off of the Null School site, you can actually look at the Gulf Stream. Here we go. And then we watched this throughout the year. Remember a few months ago we were watching this. Okay, so early in the year I took a snapshot of it. So let's take a look at that. This was early in the year. I just took a snapshot. I wish I would have saved it, but I've had to put a static image up because I can't put a live time image up because it's a motion video. So anyway, I took a snapshot and see this was just like a river current. There was no real loop eddy. Well, eventually these loop eddies break off like a river and they make currents. And currently right now, here is that current. This just about a month ago was right here, kind of where a new one's starting to form. So these loop eddies are, they're just like rivers. They're moving rivers of water in the water. And this loop eddy broke off, and we watched it about a month or so back because we focused so much on Dorian and stuff. We never really looked at the Gulf, but the loop eddy was right here. Now it's pushed its way more westward. Very interesting. And then we have a new one getting ready to possibly break off, and then we'll have 2 loop eddies. But these are warmer pools of water that can help feed a hurricane. That's what Harvey parked on top of, and that's what Katrina parked up on, and Michael. And but you need to have an organized system before that even matters. So there's that. All right, what else we got to look at? Current weather-wise, no watches, really no storms brewing. Look at this. So that's good news. Temperature coming down a little bit. Let's leave this map up. This is your next 3-day map. And there you go. Loop-de-doopy. Indian River. Yeah, Donna, yeah. I'm all right, so we're going to do this. We're going to do at least couple times a week. I always like to talk about winter. I don't want to bore everybody though, because trust me, it's like watching a sitcom every day of the week. You eventually get tired of it, and I don't want people tired of it at all. So, gonna tone it back a little bit, and but yeah, for sure. What's up, Fred? Up there, Captain North Carolina, Captain Fred. Jory, it might get cool the following weekend. Maybe it takes fronts a couple like a double whammy. So midweek next week we have a front coming, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably Saturday the following weekend we have another front coming. So the second front could make its way through Florida, but everybody else cools down Tuesday of next week. Yes, the African wave is definitely gonna be one to watch as far as potential development. They're all pretty much showing it stick itself low across the Atlantic. But such a weak signature. I mean, not even anything to stress about at all. So that's good news, right? Right. What's up, Charles? Yeah, Louis doesn't care about much right now. He's over there snoring. Come here, Louis. We'll say hi to him real quick. So that's it. I mean, rains, we got a front coming down Monday, Tuesday. Let's look at a rain map. Let's take a look at our next 60 hours here on the NAM. It's always kind of fun to look at, see what kind of rains we got potentially coming in the next couple days. 12Z's running down, so we kick it back to 6Z. And then we load images. You got to slide over here and click them all up. Then we patiently wait and wonder, where are you? Where are you, little model? Why are you not there? Where are you, little guy? Are you there? Did you not update yet? There we go. No, look at that. Huh. There we go. They popped up. Nope. Oh, there we go. All right, so here we go. This is your 60-hour radar, and we basically have a stuck NAM model. She's trying. We'll give it a second here to load. All right, so, hey, Candace, there's really... that's just a bunch of white stuff. Look at that. Nope, you can't look at me, NAM says. All right, we'll go to Euro then. Then we'll look at the GFS. Then we'll look at UK. And then we'll look at all the other ones. All right, so here is your Euro rains, and I'm just kind of doing my slider back and forth, and you can kind of see the convection down here. Little bit of energy, maybe the weekend through the Carolinas. Very, very weak. That's all an approach of our next. This is our big front coming. This is next Monday. And somebody mentioned Carolinas. Guess what? The front does kind of fizzle out before the Carolinas. Here's our front Monday night front, and it starts to fizzle Tuesday night. And here's that energy down here that might stalling over Florida. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it could be a wet week. I picked a good week to go to Alabama. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could be kind of wet, middle Florida. I see that chance. I see that stalled front. And then, you know what happens? This time of year, these stalled fronts leave behind energy in this Bay of Campeche. And again, we talked about it yesterday. That could be something to watch if you want to look at things to watch. So let me get Louis. Oh. I don't want to get like routines or anything. I hate routines, but we got a routine. This is Louis. Everybody says, "Where's Louis?" There's our boy. What do you think, Louis? I put him right up there. Let you guys look at him for a minute. What do you think, Louis? Show him how pretty you are. See, I got good eyes. He's snoring. Listen, you can hear him snore. He's looking at you. So we take Louis to Talladega. He's going to be famous. He's going to have a kissing booth. We're going to raise money for the Humane Society for hurricane animal recovery. So there you go. What do you think, right? What do you think? You got your own coffee cup, man. Look, he's famous. Look at that. He is internet famous. That's you, Louis. Look. There's you. Pretty good match, huh? He's not impressed. He's not impressed. Oh, anyways, here's my boy. All right. So that's it. Not a lot to worry about, you know. We got a little snow way up in the Maine region. So cool. All right. So that's everything in a nutshell. You know, keep it short and sweet. I talked an hour about nothing. There's our big blob. Nothing like Michael was. No worries. A year ago today, we were still watching Michael form. Michael was a lot better ball of convection. Right now, the center of this area is right here. All the convection's over here. So it's very broad right now. So no worries yet on that. So, Marianne, yeah, he's a pretty cool dog. He is cute. I will, Whitney. Yeah, I'll be there. We'll have it. Look I got all my props too. I showed everybody these days ago, but look, I bought all these props for Louis. Supposed to get, these are like Valentine's or something. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm supposed to get one with like that. I like the one with the glasses. Here's a big one here, like a hat. Oh yeah, so you can put a hat on like this and kiss them like this. So we're gonna have fun. I bought a clown. Remember I was talking about a clown? So let me show you the clown I bought. So we got every year we buy something new for Talladega because we have a cool campsite, and this is one of them that I got. This is all right. So here's one. This is what I got. This thing. Don't jump. Look at that.
I'm looking for
7 foot tall.
hide and seek with. You go hide and I'll come find you.
Sarah.
Start running.
Sarah is gonna go crazy. Yeah. Oh man, Lisa, I hate clowns too. So, yeah, it's cool. And I got lucky because Spirit Halloween had a 20% coupon online, and I didn't have to pay shipping or nothing. So yeah, that's a little scary. Wait, they got a remote control that you can activate it, which is so cool. So I'm crazy. I'm like a big kid. We have fun over there. That's the kids. Emily's been going to Talladega since she was. If I can find that thing for you. This is her 13th year at Talladega. So our kids have grown up watching NASCAR. Actually, Julie and I's. Oh, here we go. I made this little video. So Julie and I's first Talladega was 2001 when Earnhardt came from like back of the pack, and I was sitting in the stands. I'll never forget. Never took my eyes off of Dale Earnhardt that day, And he was always here, and everybody's here. And like 7-8 laps ago, I'm freaking out. I'm jumping. I mean, he's coming. Everybody's like wondering what I'm screaming about. And he won that race. That was his last win. We were there. So here's a video I did. This is Emily when she was just an infant. I'll play it. Oh, I can't play the music. I'll get flagged by YouTube. But, so there you go. That's our fun. I'll leave it up there. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I go to Daytona. We go to Daytona every July. I used to go every February. I've now switched to Miller Lite. But yeah, we'll be there next week. That's our thing. It's our tradition. That's where we go camping. So there's Emmy. Look at that. She's playing with my tires. Now she's 13 years old. Here's a good shot of Emily. You'll like this one. There's little baby Emily helping Daddy with her beer. Look at that. See, you got to play with something. Let them play with beer cans, right? Why not? That's called recycling. There's little Emily, real redhead. There's the haulers coming in. And she was so cute. There she is. Look at that. Oh, my God. Now she's 13 years old, man. Crazy. Like, where the hell does time go? So hopefully she'll be there one day with her kids. And there's Junior back in the red Budweiser days. Can't believe it. And there we go. There she is. All right, cool. That's it, guys. We'll do it again tomorrow. Nothing serious to worry about. I see Tropical Ale. Yes, October 17th. We're doing our beer reveal at the Troubled Waters Brewery in Main Street. Be there. Yeah. All right. So we could have busy. I still think. Middle October, into October, nothing's showing up in the next few days as far as seriousness, but the season's definitely not over by any means. So, we'll see. All right, guys, girls. Yeah, Jen, they do. My God, what's so cute about Sarah? Y'all know Sarah. She got Down syndrome, and they talk about my weather page, and when they talk about weather, well, now she's like in so excited about weather. Like Sarah will see a cloud. Daddy, you go put that on your weather page. And she talks to people. She goes, Daddy, weather page. So it's pretty neat. She gets it. There you go. Yep, Susan, that's my birthday. Be crazy. Tropical IPA. Cool. All right. Hey, we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow's Friday, and then we'll do it Monday, and then Tuesday, and then I'm not going to do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because we'll be in Orlando or Daytona or Talladega. Jeez, I need coffee. All right. So be good, everybody. I love reading your comments for sure. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Teresa. What's up, Jonathan? She is Farah. Yep. She's my little softball superstar playing this weekend down in Fort Myers. We'll be in Fort Myers playing. So, all right, guys, have a great day. I got more Dunkin' to drink, and I will never drive to Dunkin' again on 9/19 days. See you, Naomi. How about them Rays? Holy cow, is that exciting or what? Now they got to play tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Who the heck? Can you believe that? Played at 2 o'clock tomorrow. The first playoff game at 2 o'clock. That's 2 o'clock. That's 1 o'clock Texas time. So I don't know. You got to shout out. Yeah, I look at them. Cape Cod, cool. What's up? Trinidad, holy moly, that's a ways away. What's up? Crystal Ann, that's way down yonder. For sure. For sure. They don't say for sure down there, do they? They don't. They don't. All right, so cool. We'll see y'all later. We'll do it again tomorrow. For sure. For sure. See ya.